My name's Matthew, and I'm going to be walking you around this fantastic 2021 Jaguar F-PACE V8 SVR. And the V8 is really significant because the Jaguar F-PACE was one of the last vehicles that Jaguar made that would have left the factory with a petrol V8 engine. This is right at the end of the Jaguar internal combustion era, and I think the F-PACE actually as an SVR represents something really significant about the brand given the direction that they're currently going in. This particular example, it's two owners from new. It's finished in Santorini Black with the Light Oyster leather, so one of my favorite color schemes, a dark exterior with a light interior. It's got a host of options, a full Jaguar main dealer service history, and it's covered just over 35,000 miles. So let's talk about some of the bits on the car and the styling, because the F-PACE SVR looks like no other F-PACE on the road. It is completely different. The bonnet has changed. We have these massive nostrils finished in sort of a metallic grey, giving it away, giving that the engine needs to breathe. And then you look at the grills and the front end, it's a completely updated front bumper. We've got super aggressive lines and angles on these radiator grille cowlings here. The section around the front grille as well is also finished in that sort of satin metallic grey finish. And then we've got a host of technology. The forward-facing camera here is part of the 3D surround camera system. We've got adaptive cruise control beautifully hidden behind the Jaguar badge in the front grille there. And while we're talking about the grille, look how beautiful the details are. You've got these gloss black little, finishes on the diamond sections all on the front of the grille. I think it's a really wonderful looking car. It's very, very different to anything else, in my opinion, that Jaguar made in this generation. The daytime running lights are really, really neat. They sit down the outside of the light there, and we've got Jaguar's, beg your pardon, we've got Jaguar's LED light system with adaptive beam. And if we come down the passenger side, the aggressive styling continues. Again, that grey theme lining the wheel arches, running down these side skirts here. And just before we talk about the wheel, I love these sort of air escapes, these aggressive air escapes to let airflow sort of buffet away from the wheel where you've got loads of dirty air and out the side of the car, just in the underside of the side skirts. I don't know if they have an actual, aerodynamic effect, but I love the styling. And if you look at the wheels are absolutely enormous. I'm just trying to see on the side, I believe they are 22s. They're a 22-inch 5-spoke wheel, but again, look at the detailing. We've got the SVR logo etched into the wheel itself. They're gloss black on the main centers of the spokes, and then again, that gray finish over the tops of the spokes there. The huge braking system on the back and the big red Jaguar calipers again breaks up that Santorini Black really nicely, and I do love the touch of having the red Jaguar logos in the center of the wheels there. Big vents down the back of the front wings there. And as we move down the side of the car, again, I just think the styling is really spot on with this particular car. If you have a look inside, we've got a contrast. We've got ebony leather across the tops of the doors and the tops of the dashboard. And then for me, the key is that light oyster, almost ivory leather throughout the main sections of the interior, including on those incredible diamond-stitched, almost bucket-like front seats. And again, something really interesting, we've got open pore carbon fiber twill trims throughout this car. It's the only one I've seen for sale with that particular option ticked, and it's fantastic. And the Meridian stereo with those metal speaker grills on the doors there, again, a really lovely touch. Privacy glass to the rear 3/4, and go inside and have a look at the back of these seats. It's really important. Look at the detailing on the back of those front seats. It's absolutely beautiful. And I think in the Light Oyster, it really comes to life, all the detailing inside this car. Loads of room in an F-PACE as well. It is a big car. You've got lots of space to have 5 adult passengers, heated rear seats, and again, some more of that carbon twill coming through. And as we move around the back of the car, darkened rear tail lights. It's an updated tail light for this generation of F-PACE. And then again, look at the aggression. Look at this styling. Look at this big arch and this big haunch down here. And they've hidden sort of a rear brake reflector or whatever it is down there in that sort of air cutout there. It's just fantastic styling, the huge chrome quad exhausts, and again, comfort and technology throughout this car. The battery is a little low, so I'm going to open the boot manually. But have a look at the space inside. It's just fantastic. If I open the boot floor, again, you've got extra storage underneath there. And again, because of the nature of these vehicles, no spare wheel, no extra weight, so you do have your compressor and your tyre inflation kit all in there as it should be. And if I press the button, you'll see that the boot will come down. And that is dead simple. We just need to drive the car and charge the battery a bit, but the boot is absolutely fine, I promise you. The SVR badge on the outside there. And as I jump down the driver's side and in, I'm going to run you through some of the technology and the features inside this car. And the first thing I'm going to do is turn it on. As you can hear, Jaguar Land Rover's famous 5-litre supercharged V8. In this car, 550 PS, loads of power. And then have a look at some of the beautiful features on the door. We've got smooth leather across the door armrests, the handles and the tops of the doors, the carbon fibre open pore twill on the door trim there, the metal surround for the Meridian tweeters, and memory settings for both driver and passenger in the front of this car. And I'm just going to open the window and show you a little feature. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but there's a little orange light there, which is the blind spot monitoring, which is fitted to this particular car. As we come inside, some of the lovely features that I've picked up on: Alcantara suede headlining, all up the A-pillars and across the roof, a fixed glass panoramic roof, and Alcantara touches over the top of the dashboard binnacle here. And while we're there, you can probably see the big cutout for the heads-up display. And if I just clear some of these, you'll now come inside and have a look. I love the steering wheel. It's got a textured finish on the outside, smooth leather on the inside. And then if we talk about some of the multifunction on this particular wheel, adaptive cruise control on the right-hand side here, a heated steering wheel button, which I can activate just there on the bottom of the right-hand side, and your lane keep assist on the bottom right. Over on the left side, we've got voice activation and all your Bluetooth functionality and media settings, and then a visual virtual cockpit up in front of me, fully digital, which is fantastic. And again, we've got traffic sign assist, which is a little camera built in to the back of the mirror there. If I get the steering wheel out the way, which I believe is here, should allow the cameraman to come across into the infotainment system. Land Rover's updated Pivi Pro system. We've got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's got so many features. So there you go, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And in this particular car, we've got something called Dynamic Eye, which will allow you to adjust all of the driving settings within this car, so you can really tune the car, and there's an individual mode, so you can set it up exactly how you want it. If I pop the car into reverse, come out of dynamic mode, pop it into reverse, you'll see all of the cameras come to life. And if I press the 3D system, you'll now see that 3D camera system that we were talking about earlier in action. It's a brilliant, brilliant system. If I come back out of there, you do have Jaguar's own inbuilt navigation system, as you can see, working beautifully. Coming down the center, we've got 2-zone climate control, fully digitally adjustable on these lovely toggles here, and we've got heated seats in the front. And if I push that there, you will see how simple these are to use. It's so, so simple. I love that there's still buttons and switches in this generation. Land Rover have gone away from that, and it really, really upsets me. All your drive modes, as you come down the center console, are much easier to use in this car as well. You push that little switch and you can adjust through all of the drive modes. They're now up on the dashboard. So we go from an eco mode, comfort mode, and a dynamic driving mode. All of that can be done via this little toggle switch, and if you pop it down in the middle, it will just set it back to the mode you're on. A switchable sports exhaust, so I give it a little rev. You hear the baffles open on the exhaust, and then we're just talking about storage. A wireless phone charger under there, 2 big cup holders under here, and more storage under the armrest with a USB-C and USB connectivity. And now I'll just switch it off, jump out and summarize a really fantastic example of a Jaguar F-PACE SVR. And for me, this car is all about color scheme. I think this is the correct color scheme for a Jaguar, and especially for a big V8 Jaguar. That Santorini Black over the Light Oyster, all the lovely options, a really, really wonderful car. My name's Matthew. I hope the video's helped. Thanks for watching.